So when it comes to artists working together with producers, one of the most commonly questions that I get and have gotten for years now from artists is, should I buy an exclusive beat from the producer outright? Should I get an exclusive lease? Should I get a limited lease? What's most beneficial? What should I do? Producers ask the same thing. Should I ever sell beats as exclusive? Should I just keep it on leases? What website should I put on all that? So let me get into that because 2 days ago we had ALONZO Alston, who's an entertainment attorney, come through our NDR's Accelerator, and he made some great points. And I want to discuss some of that in more detail because look, in the dream scenario of an artist, or the most beneficial scenario to an artist, you should want to buy out the production outright, an exclusive agreement, so that producer can't do anything with it after that. But at the same time, the producer will be stupid to do that because they create a production as their intellectual property that could potentially be forever money, right? So let me talk about the details of this and what I learned from ALONZO when he came and did a class in the Accelerator, so I can empower some of you producers and artists and make you understand that, look, at the end of the day, you should just work together, make some money, and keep the relationship going. But let me get into it in detail so I get the information out the proper way. What's going on, guys? My name is Matej. Another day from Music Biz Daily. If you wait till the end of the video, I'm going to tell you what I have going on this month, next month, all the ways me and my team can help you. But let me talk about this topic because this is, like I said, asked very frequently by artists and producers. Should I do exclusive leases, so on and so forth. So, like I said, ALONZO Alston came through our Accelerator and did an awesome class on, and this was one of the topics that we talked about. And I'm going to try to summarize of what I learned mainly from him coming on. And I'm sure if I get anything incorrect, ALONZO is going to correct me in the comments. But basically, if you're a producer, you'd be stupid to sell your beat exclusively. Because look, if you treat yourself as a business, you invest in yourself in terms of marketing, advertising, and creating connections and all of that, you should want your beat to be licensed by as many people as possible so you can take advantage of as many opportunities as possible. Now for artists, I know you all want to get the exclusive rights to the beat, so that way you probably have to pay less to the producer and all that type of stuff, and you don't have to, you own it outright, and you don't have to worry about some other artists using it legally or having the license to use the same beat that you made, maybe because they're going to make a hotter song. But at the end of the day, let me talk about it this way. When a producer sells their production or licenses their production through something like BeatStars in particular is very favorable to the producers. So artists, stop trying to convince the producer to give you the exclusive sale of the beat. Because at the end of the day, the producer, again, should be empowered to know that that would be not the wisest choice. So just go ahead and get the proper license, whether it's exclusive, limited, or whatever, get the proper license, make the song, market the hell out of it, and make money together with the producer. Now, what I've learned as well from ALONZO coming on is that the word lease is just another word for license because it's easier understandable by artists and producers, especially when they're getting started. It's not like more of a legal jargon, but really what it should be called is a production contract, right? Because again, producers can make a production contract with multiple artists and the terms will be different or can be different every single time. Sometimes a producer can agree to a 20% royalty split, maybe even less, because you give them a higher price up front for the license. So it could go many different ways, and for something like that, you should either, consult with an attorney or, just, like I said, go through something like BeatStars, take the regular agreement, make sure you have the license that doesn't sort of limit you on streams and things like that, so you don't have to worry about relicensing it or whatnot. But like I said, you can get producers into a production agreement, right? So the term lease is equivalent to the term license. And really, at the end of the day, if you make a production agreement, that can encompass all those different scenarios of licensing, ownership splits. That's why I tell you guys, always come to a studio session or anywhere with a split sheet so there's no confusion. Communicate properly, make proper relationships. You'll be in better, you're just going to be better off, period, in your career, investing behind your business. But let me talk about another topic because there are other ways you could hire a producer or get their instrumental on your track as an artist. And I've noticed a lot of labels do this, and they'll do a work for hire contract, and you notice that they'll put the artist with the producer in the studio for like the entire evening, and they'll have the producer come up with something original on the spot there with the artist, and they may get a much less percentage of ownership on that. You know, a lot of times, or I don't want to use the word traditional, but it used to be anywhere between like 1 to 4% or 1 to 4 points, things like that. But again, that varies and things are changing. Producers are becoming more empowered with understanding that whatever they produce is their intellectual property, and why shouldn't they be able to use it or license it elsewhere if they want to. But obviously, if the label, you know, has leverage, if you have as a up and coming producer, you got a chance to work with somebody, Rihanna, and you get paid and you get much less percentage, take it just for the fact that you are, you know what I'm saying, that's just my advice, nobody else's, because you can leverage that to get future placement. You know what I'm saying? In the early stages of your career, you may have to do certain things, even give away some stuff for free, meaning no pay, just maybe pay on the back end in percentages. But at the end of the day, you know, for artists and producers, man, just work together. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a just percentage that a producer should get on a particular track. There's a just percentage that the writer or the vocalist or the singer that wrote the lyrics should get. You know, again, in the terms and conditions, you can specify that if you're going to invest into marketing and commit a certain amount of dollars, obviously invest into producing and mixing and mastering the track or creating a music video around it, and all that can be paid back to you if you're independent, or to the label first before any royalty splits or ownership splits are coming into effect. But that has to be specified on the contract in the terms and conditions of the production agreement, right? So what you do as an artist, just my suggestion is pick an awesome instrumental, create a hit song to it, make sure you have the proper license to use it and make money off of it, with assuming the producer's gonna get some type of a split out of that, and just market the hell out of it. Take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So you have to understand this, because these things are evolving, right? And Alonzo shared a lot of great things with us in the accelerator, in the class, about the future and the ease of which producers are going to be able to sell their music, and how it's also making it a lot easier for them not to necessarily have to get legal advice every time a sale or a license is purchased or any money is exchanged. So for that, you got to be in the accelerator, or follow Alonzo on his Instagram page, which is in the description below, and you can hit him up if you feel like you need attorney advice to get a deal with a producer, or vice versa if a producer needs to get a deal with a label or an artist, whatever the case is, right? Everything can be different. There's always terms and conditions. And just my last piece of advice is just communicate clearly, understand the business, make good relationships, do good by people, and you will be okay. You will succeed in this business, even if somebody tries to scam you. As long as you understand the business and you understand how to protect your copyrights and put them into plays and all of that, you'll be more empowered. And for that reason, you might as well join the accelerator, because a lot of gems were dropped 2 days ago on the class. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that. If you wanna know how else me and my team can help you when it comes to marketing or artist development or anything like that, make sure you follow me on Instagram, hit the link in my bio. Make sure you check out our India's Accelerator, because that's where all this information, teaching, learning, and all that goes down. Make sure you check me out weekly on Twitch with Clinton Sparks, on his show, Win Big with Clinton Sparks. We got a segment called Music Biz Weekly. A lot of gems drop there all the time as well. I'm gonna be in Atlanta in August 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, meeting up with a few people and supporting one of our clients, our Hello Sister team, essentially. They're going on the tour, which is super exciting. They were just on the America's Got Talent. You guys should check that out if you haven't. And I'll be in New York as of right now on the 11th of August for another 2-hour live seminar before DJ Enough and the heavy hitters do their thing and record new interviews for the next month or so with artists and performance and things like that. So a lot going on. Stay tuned to my videos, hit the notification icon, even on Instagram. But if you're watching me on YouTube, thank you guys for supporting me. Let me know what you think about the video. Any type of feedback is appreciated. In the comments, let me know if you want me to do a video on another topic. For that reason, make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Make sure you hit that notification icon, so that way if I do a video response to your question, you'll be notified when I make it. Do the same thing on Instagram. And as always, I will see you guys tomorrow for another day of Music Biz Daily. Until then, peace.